Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to your June monthly reading. You know, there's a lot going on in the world this year, so I was nudged by Spirit to begin these monthlies again, starting last month in May, and I'm excited to see what June has for us as well. Now, included in these readings, these videos, I also have what I call the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month. It's where I give a high-level overview just to what of these astrological energies that Spirit wants me to share. And then I also will have some intermittent videos here and there throughout the months, just talking about different kind of astrological aspects and retrogrades, different things like that. And that way we can maintain our most zen as we ride those astrological energy waves. Now, these videos, these readings, are for whatever or wherever these zodiac sign appears in your chart, whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, rising sign, Mars, Venus, wherever. And here's a quick reference of what planet generally rules over what area of our lives, so you can see where this reading can most impact you. And these monthlies are going to normally be out about 2 weeks before the beginning of the following month, so you can make the most of the astrological energies. Alrighty then, let's take a look at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of June. All right, let's start by looking at the energy that we're coming into the month with, whatever's already existing. So Pluto is in retrograde, and Uranus, Neptune, and Chiron are in their pre-shadow to their retrograde, which means we are already beginning to experience those energies of their retrogrades, but at a less intense level. I do have Zen-ergy videos already for Pluto and Uranus, and general information about retrogrades if you want to check out my Astrological Zen-ergy playlist, which I'll have listed in the description box of this video and also linked at the end of the video. I'll be releasing a video about Neptune and Chiron retrogrades in the very near future as well, and that'll be available in the playlist. So, you can see here May 14th through July 16th, I'm calling launch time. Not lunchtime, but launch time. And that's when all the personal planets are direct, and the personal planets are the ones that are within the astrological belt, meaning Mercury, Venus and Mars. And they are direct. And so when our personal planets are direct and not in any shadows, it's a great time for launching things, because as the tide is outgoing rather than incoming, it's easier to launch things. If you try to launch a boat while the tide's coming in, it capsizes and you have to invest so much energy to get anywhere, and it's not very productive. But when the tide's going out, it's like, woohoo, it's very easy for us to flow outwards. So from May 14th all the way through July 16th, we are within this launching time, so we can take advantage of that ease of moving things out into the world during that time. And then on June 6th, we go into the Gemini new moon energy. Now, Gemini's, it's a mutable air sign energy that moves quickly. So when the moon moves into this energy, it can seem a bit more restless than other signs, and it can ignite a desire for mental challenges and mental stimulation. You may have an unknown desire, like where is this coming from? Why I want at least 2 of everything, because Gemini's the twins, right? So we have this desire, 2 or more. It's a great time for communication, being an air sign. And though you may feel a little scattered, you also have the ability to find the best shortcuts around things or through things. So make sure to check out the Pick a Card when it comes out before the new moon, because it will talk about how to make the most of the 10 new moon wishes that we get for every new moon. And then June 20th, we move into Cancer sign season. It's It's a cardinal water sign, bringing energy that's good for beginning things, which flows very well with that launch time energy of the personal planets. Ruled by the moon, emotions are highlighted, amplified, and even exaggerated, and it rules over the home and the family. So that'll be the theme, a lot of what's going on from like June 20th to like July 20th. This energy brings in a great opportunity to transform lower vibration charged emotions to higher vibrational emotion. And remember, whatever we focus on expands, so whatever emotion we choose in each moment during this time will grow and invite more of it into our lives. Now, Cancer season also rings in the summer-winter solstice. So June 20th is the winter-summer solstice period. Summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and winter solstice in the southern. And this means we'll be experiencing the longest day of the year in the north and the shortest day in the south. It's a time of extremes, death, and rebirth in a way. So say goodbye to a long period of self-reflection as we have an opportunity to put what we've learned into action. We wake up more or we go into hibernation, depending on what energy we connect with on which hemisphere. I'll also probably be putting out some solstice separate readings for the 3-month period. Then on June 21st, the day after, we actually have Capricorn full moon happening. And this is the moon at her most organized, practical, and businesslike. It brings out the energy of duty and caution and pessimism. You know, future goals are highlighted, so we're very motivated for our future goals. It's a good time for organizing, systematically tasking. I love that. I'm a Capricorn rising. I can get into task mode. And focusing on doing the work. Any area of our lives that feels scattered, disrupted, or disorganized can use a dose of this energy to transform it into forward progression. And then lastly, we've got June 29th, Saturn goes full retrograde. Now, we've spoken about the Saturn energy already because we talked about when it went into its pre-shadow. And so in the introduction video about retrogrades, you can learn more about that. It's when we covered the Mercury and Saturn retrograde energy. So that'll be in that playlist I mentioned earlier, and you can get more insight into that energy. All right, so those are the energies that I felt led to share that we'll all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your individual birth chart, the impact can vary by individual. You know, we're all an amazing soup that has flavors that are like activated differently when they react to the different astrological energies that trickles upon the earth. All right, now let's see what messages Spirit has for you through the Oracle and the Tarot. What I do here is I take a tarot deck, and this month I am using this beautiful The Wandering Star by Kat Pierce. Actually, I was reading the book that came with this, and she's actually also a recording artist, so you can check her out too if you'd like. But I take this as this tarot deck, and I take a major arcana and separate it from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And we'll look into it. This will be the overall energies, and then we'll take a look here at each of the 4 different areas we experience as human, and then pull some oracle cards as well. So let's get into your reading. All right, Libra, this is your reading for the month of June. We're going to start off with the major arcana here and just see what the overall energy is that they're looking here for the month for you. And we'll see what is going on here. That looks good. So let's give them a shuffle and see for our Libras, the balancers of the zodiac, what is in store for you for the month of June overall. All right, so this is what Spirit wants you to know about here. And you got the Star. So you got the Aquarian energy which is about hopes and dreams and balance. So makes sense that you guys get that. Normally there's like 7 stars on the original tarot, which represents the 7 chakras. So there is this balancing of chakra energy in the month of June. Your energy, I feel like it doesn't need attention, but it can use some maintenance to keep things flowing. So I feel like June is an awareness month for you, really paying attention to how your energy is flowing and what is, coming in with all that. So we'll take a look here, and we'll dive in more here. We're going to be looking at the Magic of the Unicorns Oracle, and let's see what else they want to add in here about the Energy Awareness Month. All right, let's take a look. So what else for our Libras? All right, actually I feel like this is the one right here. And you got the Magical Crystal Cave. Switch on your inner light. Bring forward your gifts. Card number 21. All right, so we'll put that right there. And let's see what energy that brings in here for you. All right. So the Magical Crystal Cave is where the sacred mysteries of the unicorns are found. And this wondrous place is halfway up the spiritual mountain. And this card is an invitation to visit it. Ooh, look at you. Special invitation. At the entrance, a huge amethyst cleanses and purifies your aura before you enter. So you can't make it up. So this amethyst crystal cleansing of your chakras helps cleanse your aura. The cave opens out into a wonderland of shimmering quartz and rose quartz. Unicorn love has ignited each crystal from within, so the cavern is illuminated by 1 trillion lights. You got some rose quartz here, some white quartz over here too. Coming in here. And it says, some of the unicorn treasures concealed within the magical crystal cave are sacred geometric symbols that can awaken your hidden gifts and talents. Receiving this card suggests that you are ready to accept and develop more of who you are. Your unicorn sees through your personality into your multi-talented soul. So ask it to activate the keys and codes of your higher potential to switch on more of your beautiful inner light. And then expand your aura until it radiates 100 meters around you. This allows your true radiance to be seen. It is time to stand up and be counted as a light in the universe. Your guidance is to ask your unicorn to help you bring forward more of your soul light for you to use in this lifetime. Yeah. So that makes sense now why this wasn't about you need to, you got, chakra blocks, blah, blah, blah. No, it's maintenance. It's not even so much maintenance as it is enhancements to allow energy to flow greater. So they're adding updates and upgrades to your chakra system to allow for this energy to flow through, to allow your gifts to flow through more. To enter the magical crystal cave, close your eyes and relax. Your unicorn is with you at the entrance of the sacred cave. Touch the amethyst crystal that's there and know it is purifying you. And we got all this amethyst in here too. So you can focus on those. If you don't have them yourself, you can just, focus on those energies. And then enter a cavern lit with 1 trillion crystal lights. They enhance the impact of the quartz and rose quartz. Sacred symbols fill the air. They are the keys that unlock the codes of your expanded soul. Your inner light radiates into the heavens. Relax in the cavern for as long as you can, and then your unicorn returns you to where you started from, and then thank it. The affirmation is, my inner light shines. Shining star, right? Shining star. Definitely have this beautiful energy coming in. So we'll dive more in here as we get into the minor arcana. We'll see how this influences all the 4 different areas of your life. We'll start with the fire element, which is the suit of wands. And this is your drive, your ambition, your passion, inspiration, your spiritual energy, your overall energy. So we'll ask Spirit about what they want you to know about your energetic adventure during this month, in addition to all that we already talked about. My goodness. All right. So what else for Libra here? What else for Libra? But whatever modalities you use to balance your chakras, as you expand this, it's important for you to keep it balanced so that you don't fry yourself. So just make sure to, once this is aligned and enhanced and you have your chakra system expanded, definitely maintain it. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Look at all that energy. Otherwise, you will explode. 10 of Wands, a huge amount. Usually that's a burden and overwhelmingness. But with all of this that we're talking about, this is designed for you to be able to handle that. Whereas before it would fry you, probably catch you on fire. You're going to be able to handle the greater amounts of energetic flow after you have these upgrades and you maintain that balance through the month of June. We're also going to pull here from the Fairy Wisdom Oracle, and we're going to take a look here to see what else the fairies want you to know here. So what else about this energy adventure with all this chakra energy? All right, this is the one here. And you've got the tattoo fairy. I love that. Because I actually have a tattoo that starts, I actually have the crown chakra on the middle of my chest, and then the rest of the chakras start at the base of my neck and go all the way down my spine. And that's what I'm feeling with this, is this chakra. They're like, yeah, the tattoo, the reminder. And the reason I wanted it was so that every time I'd see it, I'd be reminded of my energy, to maintain my energy. So I like this tattoo type of kind of reminders. Do some reminders, even to the point of the tattoo, to make sure that your energy and the balancing of your energy, that you maintain attention on it. The key word for this is labeling, and this card speaks of allowing others and yourself free expression. One person's ugh, maybe another person's ah. So be careful of labeling others or yourself. Too often we assume if a person does this or that, they must be a certain way. We do not give them the benefit of the doubt or the chance to show who they really are. I feel like not labeling yourself as like an energy worker or channeler or, Reiki master or whatever it is, that it's important you don't limit and label yourself, especially with this new energy coming in and things expand. Your human will try to define, which can restrict it. Instead, just allow it to be more like a buffet. Take from things what resonate with you, but don't let it box you in, and don't, think that you can't go back up for more. We do not give them the benefit of the doubt or the chance to show who they really are. And it is very unfair to place a label on someone just because they have a tattoo or look different. Allow yourself to see beyond appearances to what truly is. When we label ourselves or others, we're limiting possibilities. We limit our ways of expression by cramming ourselves into a mold. Be open to all that you are and can be. Allow others the same respect. Welcome the diversity of those around you. Creative expression is a very personal thing, and each being has his way of being. Beware of going along with the crowd or the latest fads. Find out who you really are and be that person. Who you are is good enough. This card also speaks of symbols. Look for symbols in your life, and all these symbols in the cave. So there's definitely symbols are going to be very highlighted during this month of June for you. What are these symbols trying to tell you? Is there a symbol that has great meaning to you? So much that you wish to wear it upon your body as a tattoo or a piece of jewelry? If so, it carries a message for you to decipher. Might be considered a badge of honor. And the fairies give you a little recommendation. Cut the labels out of your clothes today. Do so at your own risk. But I love this energy coming in. And then we move, into the earth element, which is the suit of pentacles. This is the only suit that's about the outside world that comes in here, because this is your inner energy, this is your inner thoughts, this is your inner emotions, this is the outer. All the people that are on stage with you, all the props that are out there, including your own body. So this is going to be what Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure in the month of June. So for Libra, right, there it is. Right off the bat, Four of Pentacles. Solid foundation in the outside world. Balanced outside world. Imagine that. So you even have the balancing between the two. And I feel like you will have a solid foundation in the outside world as this expands and you're making sure your energy is balancing. You're able to balance whatever you were doing with what this new upgrade is that's happening. It feels like as this expands, some things in the outer world shrink a little bit to allow space and allow you to keep that balance too. We'll pull from here, from this Palo Barreri, maybe? I'd probably be murdering that. Unicorns deck. Let's see what else they want you to know here about your physical adventure. So what do the unicorns want you to know about your physical adventure? You've got not a barn owl, so wisdom coming in here. And I love this. Let's see if I can get it without a glare. There we go. An owl unicorn. So let's scooch this in here. Card number 6, another balanced 3 and 3 energy that's coming in. So let's take a look here. So the transformative energy of this says the call of the owl invokes the great question that is the key to all wisdom. Who are you? As you meditate on the sound, traversing the path in the darkness of night, with your way lit only by the moon, suddenly a great form swoops before you in a gust of wind with a mighty force. You jump back as you realize this is the fabled unicorn owl. I feel like you get a great amount of wisdom, maybe even since this is the physical world, you might even see owls quite a bit out in the outside world. The meditation that comes with this says, fly along the wings of the unicorn owl and see through her eyes. In the darkness, she sees all. And 360 degrees in a circle with no limitation. Allow your gaze to expand as you scan the horizon in search of wisdom. What do you see? Breathe deeply and expand your knowledge. The affirmation that comes with this says, I am the embodiment of wisdom. I know who I am. The action you can take is mirror work. And it says mirror work is so important. Take some time to gaze in the mirror as you echo the call of the unicorn owl and ask yourself, who? Look deep into your own eyes, searching for the answer. You are wiser and stronger than you know. And I feel like part of the spiritual gifts that get activated here is a knowing type of energy that comes in here for you as well. So I love that. All right, so solid foundation in the outside world. And then we move into your element, the air element, which is the Suit of Swords. This is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, etc. And this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of June. So let's take a look here and see. All right, so we do this top one here. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So you got these 10s, this endings and these beginnings, but this 10 of Swords is about being tired of trying to live up to what everyone else has told you that you're supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be. This is where we have the getting rid of labels, the getting rid of the, all these opinions of the outside world. Even in spirituality, there'll be rules around, when anyone uses your cards, you have to do this ritual, or whatever. And, there is this freedom that comes when you realize that we are so much more, like it said in this card, you're so much more stronger and powerful and wise than you imagine. And so outside of physical ritual helps us with inner belief sometimes. So I never diss our, what we're wanting to do, but when it becomes to trap you, that's when it happens. And this is the freedom from it trapping you, right? And then we're also going to pull here from the wisdom of the Elders Oracle. So let's take a look here. See what else we have here. What do they want you to know about your mental adventure? Okay, yeah, it's like you've been getting 2 cards, but they only want the top one. So there's some hidden, there's some hidden truths that will also be revealed, some things that as you expand will grow. And here you got the turtle with truth. So can't make that up. All right, so we'll put that down here. And we'll see what we've got here with the turtle. Open right up to it. So truth is the culmination of the 7 sacred grandfather teachings, which work together as a whole. It is necessary to be truthful with yourself and know that in order to live all the 7 teachings, one must embrace each teaching individually. For example, to truly understand and express love, one must know wisdom, respect, bravery, honesty, humility, and truth. It is by embracing all 7 sacred grandfather teachings that we can truly live a good and healthy life. And turtle represents truth because it was here during the creation of the earth and carries its teachings on its back. It was present when humans were given these sacred teachings to endure that these laws would never be lost or forgotten. Turtle is one of the oldest animals on our planet and lives its life in a slow and deliberate manner. Turtle understands the importance of both the journey and the destination. The back of Turtle's shell reflects this idea of time because there are 28 markings around its edges representing the 28 days of a woman's cycle, and then 13 moon shapes in the center that connect to the 13 full moon cycles within a year. It's really amazing if you look at that. If you've drawn this card today, you're being called to honor the truth. Perhaps there is a situation in your life that requires you to speak truthfully on a matter. You might receive honest communication regarding an important aspect of your life, or it is now time for you to focus on the deeper truth within a part of your life. Yeah. So it is time to really connect to the capital T truth of who you really are, and this is part of this expansion of your gifts as they come in here. And then we move into the final suit, which is of water, which is the cup suit. And this represents, of course, the emotion. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of June. So let's take a look here and see. For Libra, what about the emotions? No emotions. All right, so they do want this one here. Yeah, so you are in a quest for emotions here with the Knight of Cups. All knights have a quest. This one's questing after the Ace of Cups. So this is questing for an expansive connection and understanding of the higher love, the unconditional love that we find turning inward and upward. This is what the, other realm where we come from is made of unconditional love. And this is our quest for it. We look out here for it, can't find it. We eventually turn inward and upward, whereas where we find it, that's what releases us. That's what allows, the freedom to come in. And we stop looking to the outside world to fulfill us. We fill up from the inside and overflow out to the world. And this is part of this energy that's coming in. The more you connect upward, the more energy flows, and then you expand it, and then the more energy flows. It's a win-win, because we can't love or send love out to the world in a greater way than we love ourselves. And so as we expand our inner love, we also expand our ability to give and receive love to the humans. Right? And then your final card is going to be from the Oracle of the Unicorns. Because it's your last card, it can either be more information around the emotions here, or it can be a wild card for whatever else Spirit wants you to know about your month of June. So what's your final message for this reading for Libras, please? All right, here it is here. And you got friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. So beautiful, fiery horse coming in here. A unicorn, of course. And I like that because this is putting power and energy. Reminds me of the Knight of Wands with all this knight energy too. That, they're the fastest moving knight, but they are on a quest for their higher power and their energy, which is what we're all talking about with all this wands and this chakra energy and this moving forward. So your soul family, I feel like there are humans of that, but I feel like they're really focusing in on your higher soul family. The, guardian angel, your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side, ancestors, unicorns, fairies, leprechauns, whatever you believe those beings of unconditional love and light are. It's really important that we connect with that, but maintaining balance through all of this, really stepping into your truth, your capital T truth, on who you want to be in this lifetime and how you want to express that beautiful love in your heart with the world in your own special and unique way. So I'm excited for the clarity that comes in, the expansion of your chakra system, allowing the energy to come in, which ignites more and more knowingness, and then also a connection to your spiritual gifts. So just a little bit of a little exciting June coming in here for you. So I love that for you. And that is what they have for you right now, Libra. And if you're interested in more messages of love from above, there's a few things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you enjoy these videos. It also tells YouTube that you do, and they will send you more similar content. Other thing that we can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go into the settings and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel, plus when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, if you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become one of my YouTube channel members. Doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well, so you can be part of the love tsunami. And if you are interested in doing any of those things, inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information, answers, any other kind of things for your life, I do offer a variety of services, including personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through your wonderful monthly adventure, remember, every second of every day of the month, and of course your entire life, you truly are unconditionally and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. And we'll see you soon.